On time 199. Look at that, Jay. How good are we? How good are we? How many super chats are we going to get because we were on time today?
Maybe 1 or 2 extra.
Thanks, Jay.
It's Christmas time, though. Who knows, man? It's Christmas. Feeling good.
How you doing, Jay? Got the Santa hat. You got the Christmas background, dude. Christmas time is the best time of the year.
Awesome, man.
It's just like nothing compares to Christmas time. People are nicer. Nobody cusses you out on the road. Everybody like playing games. Everybody's nice. There's nobody yelling at you. Like it's just a wonderful. Wait, no, that's not true actually. But anyway, it still is a wonderful time, and I do love it. So,
and I got the little home here. It's all decorated. It's nice. You leave the lights on all night.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty, man. Everything's pretty. My neighborhoods, they went all out. I'm just the kind of guy that gets a wad of lights and just kind of throws them on the bush in the front yard, and hope for the best.
Throws them on the bush.
But but there's a lot of people that went all out this year. It feels like everyone's a little bit more jolly, a little bit happier here in Orlando. I don't know what it is.
Well, throws them on the bush. So
you know what I'm talking about.
I also know you're the person that started the Savvy's Bush bullshit. So like,
just saying, there's people that have they do a massive effort when it comes to their decorations. It's like everything's got to line up. I got this. I just got lights you pull out of a box. It's a little tangled, but if you throw it out there I have a couple of little bushes in the front yard. You just throw it out there and then plug it in.
Works.
It works.
I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying. I respect it. That's what's up right there. But yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. Harry Potter and the black people. Somebody said that in the chat. Thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, there's reports that we're getting DEI woke Harry Potter. We'll see. We'll get into the details of that. And the internet has gone pretty crazy over that news. And considering it's not a confirmed story, it's just a rumor. I am wondering if they're actually paying attention to this to go maybe we shouldn't do this. Considering all these other places are, scaling back the DEI bullshit. I don't know. We will get into that here soon. I'm trying to get this stupid Rumble chat pulled up because Rumble makes things so fucking difficult to follow the super chats.
Jeremy's early morning Rumble rant.
It's so annoying, man. Like, why do I have to download a third-party site to keep up with my Rumble rants? Anyway, it's all good. I'm not here to complain about Rumble. We're not doing that today. But we do have a few super chats to read. We have Shadow Saiyan says the half-blood prince, the other half is Crips. Shadow Saiyan says Harry Potter in the Chamber of... I've been advised not to just not finish this joke. Probably a good decision. Dom H with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Dom H. Dom H in the house. Heel Moxley says UK fan, Black Snape will be worse received here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty bad. Shadow Saiyan says Halloween greater than Christmas. Okay, hold on. I love Halloween. Halloween's great. I mean, I can understand the argument for sure. It's really just a personal choice, but I 100%, it's Christmas over Halloween for me, but I love Halloween. What do you think, Jay?
Christmas is my favorite.
Yeah. Halloween's great. Halloween is great.
Yeah. But Halloween is, the thing is, when you live this close to Universal and Disney, they start. It's like there's a weird ripple effect. I don't know if it's it could be like this in other people's neighborhood. I don't know. I can only go by where I live. So Halloween starts at the end of August. Everyone's got their decorations up. It's 2 months of Halloween stuff here. The haunted houses is opening. The theme parks do their haunted, Halloween horror nights. All that stuff is ready to go at the very end of August. So it's September. Everyone's in spooky season. It's all happening. Mm-hmm. And then Christmas starts December, usually around December 2nd or 3rd. That first Monday in December, that's when it starts. So it's they go right in. Then everybody takes a pause for Thanksgiving because everybody loves Thanksgiving, So it's a little pause, but it's right back into ho, ho, ho. And all that jolly stuff.
Yeah,
it's roasting. You know,
that is right. That is correct. Hey,
I see it like longer than a week. When I was younger, it was like you decorated. I think the normal time was you could put the tree up after Thanksgiving, and then you could take it down like the weekend after the New Year's. So it's like that. So, but now it's like, man, people just go all out and just they want everyone to see. They're like, I spent money on this. You're gonna see it.
They do. Jay, did you see this interaction with me on Twitter? Santa decides
memes, yes.
Santa decides says since putting Elon on the nice list, so many people are mad. Elon has been moved to the nicer list, which is the perfect way to respond to that, by the way. So I said perfect way to respond, and I put this. So this guy says, "Stop with the weird AI bullshit. Makes us look collectively cringe and ridiculous." So I responded with this, and I said, "No problem. Here's a real pic of Trump saving cats." So what do you think is happening in his replies now?
Memes.
Oh boy, the memes are here. That's all it is memes.
AI memes on top of that, which is even
holy crap.
God, look at that one. I like go back down. I like that top hat old man Trump with a cup of coffee. Can you blow that one up a little bit? Let me see what we got here. That's Trump, I'm assuming. I'm
assuming that's Trump.
Old man Trump looks like he just finished. That's like Viking, right? Looking at the shit, like he just finished conquering France, and he's now sitting down having a sip of cup of Joe, admiring what he's accomplished.
Oh man,
that's pretty good.
The worst thing you could do is tell anybody on the internet to stop doing something. I
know.
Wonder what's going to happen when you do that. So yeah, I had to respond to that one. So that was pretty good. Good stuff right there.
That is pretty funny.
Golden Nuggets says Jay's laugh is pure joy. I just can't predict when it will come out. Yeah, it's you never know. It's just a surprise.
I laugh at everything, man. It even gets me in trouble sometimes. What are you gonna do?
Spider Claw says it's okay. It would be better if it wasn't freezing ass cold this time of year. Oh man, the cold makes it perfect. I love it.
It's back to normal. It's a little bit normal back here in Orlando. It's like
no furry
70.
Crocs. No furry Crocs for Jay today.
Yeah. I don't need the hoodie, but I am leaving tomorrow to go to Ohio for the GalaxyCon, and we got a little mini meetup. If you're in the area, we're gonna go to we're going to.
You forgot where the meetup
Mikey's
is.
Late Night Slice. They're in Ohio, and that Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be late because my flight comes in late Friday. So even if you're not going to the con, if you want to hang out, I'm just going to be there getting pizza with a bunch of other people from the Geeks and Gamers chat, like that are all out there. So come and say hey.
That's what's up. That's going to be awesome.
It'd be pretty awesome. But I hear it's like snowing there, and it's like all I have is a hoodie. When you live in Florida, you don't really have winter coats.
That's true. That is true.
We'll see.
Yeah. That'll be interesting right there. All right, we got Delta Entertainment. Linko Kenobi for 20 says,
hey,
what's up, guys? Hey, Jeremy, just finished watching your Joe Biden clip. LOL. Finished watching Creature Commandos, and it's good so far. Did my review. J.K. Rowling is destroying her own franchise. Hail the 199. Yep, and we're going to get into that. Thank you, Linko Kenobi. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, everybody like holds her up as like this like based individual because she has one opinion. And it's like, she's not. Okay. So don't think that. I don't like her at all. But a lot of people on the culture war side, because she has
fighting for women's rights. That's that was like a big issue that she did stand her ground on.
She did, but she hates your guts. She hates my guts. She hates anybody. She hates Trump. She called PewDiePie a fascist. Like, she's a psychopath. She's an absolute nut job. So she's got look. The thing is, though, I respect the fact that this woman has created one of the greatest IPs of all time, one of the biggest things of all time, and that's everything the left claims that they love. But they've eaten her alive because she has one opinion they don't like. It's weird. So that's kind of how it goes, though. The left will eat you alive if you have one opinion that they disagree with, even though you agree with 99% of them. But the right will celebrate you if you have one opinion they agree with, even though you disagree with 99% of it. That's just how it seems to go on social media. Tobias for 10 says, hey, Jay, heard you hung out with the GCA chat recently. Sad I missed it, but maybe we could get Jeremy in the voice chat there someday, too. Him and Red would get along talking about Trump and politics.
Wait, so you're glad I was there, but you'd rather have somebody else? The only reason why I went into that chat is because Alec Baldwin's finger and a few others, I think Mo and a few others that were in there, they were trying to convince the others that the Goonies is a good film because the other people were like, Goonies is mid, it sucks. So they were like, we need to get Jay in here to, and I'm like, I can't sway anyone's, I like opinions. Everyone has an opinion. So it's one of those things, and it's like, what if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. That's cool. I think Goonies is an all-time film. I freaking have it tattooed on my arm.
Yeah, Goonies.
So I freaking love that film. I love pirate stuff, treasure stuff. So like that's my wheelhouse right there. So I loved it. So, but if you don't like it, you don't like it. What are you gonna do?
Well, like there's just a thing about like, I don't know, man. Self-awareness is like an important thing for like. I saw a video the other day that hit my feed, and it was like Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are bad movies, and I'm like, yeah, I love them, but like if you want to sit there and dissect the fucking Home Alone movie, then go for it. But like, yeah, Home Alone's not like, if you're watching Home Alone and the decisions that are made, then like, yeah, it's clearly a stupid movie. But damn, if it doesn't have the most heart in the world and it's funny and I love it, it's my favorite Christmas movie. I love Home Alone so much.
That's the thing. Like, Goonies isn't Lord of the Rings. It's just a bunch of kids that find a treasure map that go hunting for treasure. It's something that I always wanted to do.
Yeah,
it's absolutely. Like one of those things. It was like they put it in a movie. So there it is. I got to go to the house. Did you know that? I got the owners of the Goonies house.
Yeah,
they might be watching now. I don't know, but they invited me out to the house.
That's awesome.
The video should be up. I hope I can get it done today. But I got the last tour of inside the Goonies house, because what they're getting ready to do is they're gonna tear up the inside and remake it so it looks exactly like the 85, like the house in the 85 film, with the same furniture and everything. It's all gonna be put back, so it's gonna turn into like a museum. And it's crazy because if you remember a few years ago, the neighbor of the Goonies house put up a sign that said Goonies not welcome. And they got sick of people walking up to that house and taking pictures. They're like, I don't want them, even though it wasn't on that person's lawn or yard or whatever. So then these people that bought it are like, well, we're going to turn it into like a museum. They got the permits done with the county and everything. And it's like, it's kind of crazy. So it's now they're going to have more people up there, and you're able to go see it. So they're going to have this big unveiling, and they invited me to come back out. So I don't know. We'll see if I make
That's
it.
That's crazy awesome, man.
From Orlando to Portland's a long hike. I got to tell you. But it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. But what happened was the lady that was living in the house before, she had bought it, and I guess she didn't understand like the love of that movie. And with all these people kept coming up to the house and taking photos, it scared her. So she took the attic and had that all reconstructed as her bedroom. She left the stairs up, so when she went to sleep, she called up the stairs and then pull the stairs up. So no one could, I guess, hurt her or rob her if they broke into the house. So
that's pretty
neat, man. It's pretty neat.
Well,
I think so.
You bring that up, and it makes me think of, have you seen what they've done to the Home Alone house?
No.
They've completely like.
Oh, yeah. They was for sale, right?
Yeah, but so
Has like a basketball court in there.
Yeah, but they've ruined it though. Like it's not even the Home Alone house anymore. So like right here, see, look at that. That's what it looked like. That's what it looks like now. That should be the person that did that should be arrested. All right. Like right here, there is a video of it right here. Here's a video of it.
Famous houses in America. For the first time in 12 years, this home is for sale, and wait till you see the transformation. Everyone remembers this staircase. And the creepy basement with the radiator monster.
Frank, he's just a joke.
They've taken all the personality out of it, man. Like all of it. It just looks like this is a modern audience's home now.
Isn't so creepy anymore. In the theater, you can watch Home Alone in the Home Alone house. And this was the biggest surprise. This is a
freaking basketball court in there. What the heck?
5-foot ceilings. And the hectic kitchen layout, well, it isn't so hectic anymore. And the scary attic.
3rd floor.
How much does this house cost?
It's scary.
I think it's like the last I saw it was listed for like $5 million or something.
Isn't so scary anymore. It's actually a beautiful bedroom now. And you can own this piece of American history for $5.25 million. Comment down.
Wow. Now I don't know, that was from years ago, so I don't know if it's gone up or down. I don't know if somebody has bought it since then. What I will say, if I ever do get enough money, I will buy the Home Alone house and I will remodel it back to its original glory. That is a landmark. That is an iconic thing that should be preserved, not modernized. None of that bullshit. It 100%. What you should do with this, if somebody has the money, fucking buy this house, remodel it back to the original glory, and make it an Airbnb.
Yeah.
That's what somebody with the money should do. Right there.
Yeah. I think that's why I'm glad they're doing that with the Goonies house. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's pretty neat. I can't wait to see what happens. Like, and also they also have the house next door where Data lives. So they have Data. They have a mannequin Data on a cable that swings back and forth. It's pretty neat.
Like, could you imagine if this was an Airbnb and redone to the original? Can you imagine like what some rich family would pay to come there and spend their Christmas, like, you know, for the month or something? You know, like that would be
reenact the whole thing.
Yeah, that would be insane. This is why I need. You know what, Rippa, buy it. Come on, Rippa, give me the money to buy it. Maybe one day, but we'll see. All right, we got Ryan for 10 says, doesn't J.K. Rowling have creative control over this new Harry Potter show? How is she allowing this? Because she doesn't care. Like, she's part of the problem. Like, didn't she make like what's her face black in a play or something like that? Hermione or whatever.
I don't know, but it's like I don't know if it's is it official? It just said he's been offered the role, so yeah, maybe he won't take it. Or maybe it was some weird. I don't know, but I guess we'll wait and see if it's official. But it won't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me.
Boomy Bob says, if they do this Black Snape, I'm going to go mental. Also, there is no main character they can race swap that will go well in the eyes of virtue. Also, after Alan is already rough. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into the Harry Potter story. Well, let me get this from Disco Cobra. Has it ever, let's see, for 20 says, has it ever shocked y'all who follows or supports you guys if some celebrities or other influencers with alt accounts have DM'd you or told you they follow behind the scenes? Ever thought that's odd or whatever? I've talked about this before, and yeah, I mean, like, I respect people's privacy. And so when people reach out to me that have a following or whatever, if they choose to say like, hey, keep this, you know, between us, I will all day long. And so there are YouTubers that most of you have heard of that I talk to that I will not reveal because they've asked me not to. There's other people that I've heard from that shocked me that, you know, watch our content. And so, And it is wild to me. And then there's some of the more public things, like again, the fact that I know Taj Jackson is absolutely stupid. You know, a member of the Jackson family, Michael Jackson's nephew. That's the stupidest thing in the world. That will always blow my mind. And I'll never forget when, you know, he reached out to me and you know, he told me he had been watching me because of The Last Jedi. Like, what? Because he's like, I was watching you since The Last Jedi. And he was just a fan. And then he heard me, somebody asked me about Michael Jackson, and this is years ago. Somebody asked me about Michael Jackson. He said, when I was asked about Michael Jackson, he said he literally sat there and held his breath because he's like, oh God, please don't slam my uncle, because he's so used to people hating on Michael. You know what I mean? Because he's a big advocate for Michael's innocence. And of course, I sit there and said, Michael Jackson's innocent. He'd done nothing wrong. He's the greatest entertainer of all time. And he said, I was so happy. And, but I was like, what the hell? A member of the Jackson family is a fan of mine. That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard. So yeah, pretty cool when you hear all that type of stuff. So,
I never really have any people in my DMs that are famous.
Shut up. You got more famous friends than any of us.
I don't know how that happened.
David Smart says, holy shit, Ryan was pissed about Harry Potter. Yes, he was. And we're going to talk about that right now because that's the big story, ladies and gentlemen. So apparently, this is the story right here. They're looking to race swap Snape, which is the most, I would say Snape's the most iconic character from the movies. Everybody loves Snape, Alan Rickman. And now this story that has not been confirmed by Warner Brothers or anyone involved with the production is going around out there. And holy shit, the reaction has been wild. And we got our boy Ryan, who says, if this ends up being a real story, fuck this entire show. The whole point of doing the series is so you could be able to adapt it as close to the books as possible. Snape is white. You know, blah, 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 blah. So the reaction has been crazy. Now, this sets an incredibly negative tone for this series if, in fact, this gets confirmed, because this is going to show you that they're not looking to adapt this to the books or the source material, anything like that. And it just opens the opportunities for DEI bullshit across the board. Now, as people like Ryan and others, you know, Gary has said this, people that are really into the Harry Potter stuff, if you adapt this series properly, it could be one of the biggest series ever. This could be Game of Thrones level if they did it the right way. That's not going to happen. It doesn't appear. And even if this doesn't get confirmed, the fact that the idea is out there sets a negative tone for this altogether.
Yeah, I mean, people are just tired of it.
Well, yeah,
they're tired of this crap, and it's just like you want to ruin it. And if this wouldn't be such a big story if people didn't care so much, is what I'm saying. So it's like the fact that everybody's reporting this and everybody wants to, like, as far as the media, you know, they're kind of like, oh, look what's happening. Like, they know that people are going to care and people are going to be upset. If they had announced that Adam Driver's in the role to play Snape, it might just be like, yeah, I can see it, and then we move on, right?
Yep.
But this is like, did you see? Can I pull this up? This is from Blabs. Shout out to Blabs. She posted, this is what it said in the book that described him: thin man with shallow skin, a large hook nose, and yellow uneven teeth, shoulder length hair, greasy black hair, which has framed his face. And so it's like, and then even J.K. Rowling actually drew a picture of what Snape is supposed to look like. So that's like her sketch, you know. So he's this isn't like a role in a in a movie that has no description of what that character is supposed to look like, you know. So when there's a perfectly laid out description as to what this character is supposed to look like in the show, in the movie, in the book, from the books. So do they have liberty to do whatever they want? I guess if JK if she has like creative control or whatever, I guess they can do whatever they want. But this kind of stuff could cost you a lot of people watching the show and a lot of money when you make these types of decisions. So that at the end of the day, that's on them.
Absolutely.
You know? If it was a character that didn't have any description and you didn't know what you were going for, like Pirates of the Caribbean didn't really have a book series for Jack Sparrow. So like, there you go. So now we know what Jack Sparrow looks like. But even in some book series, when they have characters that have no description, then yeah, if you want to take liberties to do whatever you want, then that's on you. But this has a very detailed on how this character is supposed to look, act, and be.
And why wouldn't you cast Adam Driver, as you just mentioned? Again, I'm not a Harry Potter person per se. I've seen the movies. I enjoyed them. I don't know the lore or anything like that. But like, this is perfect based on what we've seen in the movies already. This is absolutely fucking perfect. How do you not do this? Like, come on, man.
It's Hollywood. We asked that question for like 5 years. It's like, you have the perfect casting right in front of you that fits the description perfectly. Well, maybe not perfectly, but pretty close, you know? Large nose, long, black, greasy hair.
Yeah.
Like, put a little yellow teeth in there.
Yeah,
and they're like, nah, I think we're going to go with the complete opposite. Hey, maybe they're going to hire that actor. Maybe he's a great actor. And they're going to use a lot of makeup and CGI stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, and I saw Yellow Flash saying, like, you know, he probably wants nothing to do with it after the Raylos and everything, which I totally understand that. My Dirty Home says that J.K. Rowling probably will prefer, like, international actors, things like that. So, yeah, so we'll see how this all plays out. If they do move forward with this, though, I'm telling you right now, man, this show is going to be in some serious trouble. The reaction has been bad, and considering where we're at with what just happened in the presidential election and how that's affecting a lot of these DEI practices at different companies and things like that, and you're hearing these announcements, which I still question some of those announcements as far as like, are you really moving away from this, or are you just kind of repurposing it to a different division and calling it something? Yeah. But regardless if that's what's happening or not, they do recognize that putting this out there at the forefront, it's bad for business. And so in the current climate that we're in and how things are landing, I hope that the backlash for this does have some type of impact. But with that said, even if the backlash to this announcement, even if it does make them pull back on this decision, the fact that they were even considering this just shows that they have the wrong mindset to begin with. So even if it turns out to not happen, it's still an L, and it still set a bad tone in so many people's minds. So moving forward, we'll see what happens. But you had gold. You have an opportunity. Because even if I'm not like huge into Harry Potter, I recognize that this is one of the biggest franchises.
Massive.
It is like Star Wars level, especially if you do it right. I know that the most recent Harry Potter movies kind of flopped out pretty bad. Fantastic Beasts and all of that, but those weren't like, this is back to the core of Harry Potter. And so there's just so much opportunity here, but they're likely going to piss all of that away, and they deserve it. They deserve it because this is the type of mindset they're going to move forward with. So we shall see. All right. So we'll keep you posted on that, and we'll see how the internet reaction continues, but it's not going good. So not good at all.
You also put that actor in like harm's way. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, because people will just go, they'll show up, you know, with their disapproval. You know, and he's just like, well, I'm just doing a job. So, but still, it's a lose all around. Like, I don't know what did they not watch the Rings of Power? Did they not see like what's going on with all this stuff?
Well, to be fair, like you've got to be fair, as an actor, like in one of the most iconic series of all time, you should be smart enough to recognize like, hey, Snape's an iconic character. I'm not Snape. And so casting me is probably not a good decision. So maybe I don't want that role because it's only going to be bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so,
the headlines are all he had been offered the role. So we don't know if he's going to take it. We don't know if it's been signed. We don't know if this was but That, like Ryan said, if this turns out to be true, Ryan said that in his tweet. If it turns out to be true, then forget this show.
Ministry of Wrong Think says Asmund did a brilliant 2.5-minute video yesterday on the Clips channel, completely calling out the whole arbitrary definition of grifter. High recommend. Yeah, I responded to him on Twitter when he was talking about that. And I mean, look, the term grifter, whatever the original term for grifter means, it only means now someone that is more successful than I think they should be. Nobody that's a failure gets called a grifter. It's only people that are a success. Based on the person that's saying it, it's someone that's too successful from their perspective. Oh, this guy's making too much money. He's a grifter. Like, that's all it really is now. It means absolutely nothing. It's just like racist. It's just like sexist. It's just like misogynist. It doesn't mean any fucking thing anymore. Nader's
I didn't even know what that was. First time I was called. Like, you're nothing but a grifter. I was like, is that a good thing? Like, what does that even mean?
It is a good thing now. The original meaning is like, what is it? Somebody who basically just lies. It pretends to care about something to make money off of it.
You mean like the Hawk Tua girl and her meme coin?
You want to explain that one?
There's not much to explain.
CoffeeZilla ripped her apart in a Twitter Spaces. Like, ripped her apart. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for anybody that bought a fucking Hawk Tua coin. If you put your money into that, you're an absolute retard anyway. I don't feel sorry for anybody that put their money into the Hawk Tua fucking coin girl, whatever that is. None at all. I have no sympathy for anybody like this. This is absolutely retarded. Good Lord. The fact that this chick has I've never listened to her podcast. I've never seen, I don't give a shit about this chick. The fact that people care about this or care about this.
She's really squeezed out that.
She absolutely
15
has.
minutes though, ain't it?
Hey, I respect her getting her bag, but I don't respect anybody. It's not that I don't respect. I don't feel sorry for anyone that lost money off this clear scam. Like, who does this?
Here's so apparently, this was her last Hawk 2. So to make millions, I guess, and then just leave the internet. I don't know. Hawk 2 girl, a rug pulled on her fans with a new meme coin, made over $3 million within 24 hours. One fan invested $1.4 million and came out with $46,000. Jeez, man.
Man, if there's somebody that's got $1.4 million to invest in G&G for the long term, trust me, I can make a lot more out of that long term. If somebody's got that type of money, holy shit. And what was that one girl? This one girl that everybody's reacting to, this OnlyFans girl, where some guy donated $5 million to her or some shit like that. You see that?
Yeah, that's I think
the Sophie chick or whatever. Yeah, this chick, this guy donated $4 million, $5 million to this OnlyFans girl. It's wild. I see people going, I can't believe people give Jeremy $100 super chats. So motherfucker, there's people giving these chicks $5 million. What are you talking about? Come on.
That's wild, man. It's just any celebrity that pumps a meme coin, just beware.
So, okay. So is she going to face any real jail time or any real investigation of this? I mean, do we know?
Bro, it just apparently it launched yesterday or the day before, and it was it went crazy, and then it's dead. And CoffeeZilla, the guy who investigates scams on the internet, came in and confronted them.
CoffeeZilla is about as CoffeeZilla is actually a badass dude. But here, we'll play a little bit of this.
I'm really happy to answer any
questions.
I
have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled there was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We could answer that.
They just were.
You know about the insider trade?
Do what?
They had nothing to say. He was just like, "Who's making money? Where's it going? What are you doing?" He's like, "They're just like, just chill, man, just chill."
Yeah. So CoffeeZilla, if you guys don't know who CoffeeZilla is, he's basically like an internet detective, and he's phenomenal. He's so good that like Mr. Beast was scared to talk to him because Mr. Beast is caught up in all these controversies. CoffeeZilla has been going after Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast did this whole interview with Oompaville, which didn't go over very well. And everybody wanted him to talk to CoffeeZilla. He will not talk to CoffeeZilla, but Coffee will absolutely destroy him.
Trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay,
But
so there's tokens
CoffeeZilla,
going directly from the main account,
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
and then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now, that's
what everyone says, by the way.
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone. There was a strategic allocation, right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet. You've heard of a strategic allocation or a private
How much
sale.
did y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that
Selling
we
out
made.
your fans. So
Over here, can you give
on your
exact?
fans.
Hold on, CoffeeZilla, take a chill pill, brother.
Yeah.
Chill.
Y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people. What are
No,
you
there's
talking-
no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled, and it's not done by us. Yes, snipers sniped it up to an insane market cap.
No, it's
and
not
dumped
just
it.
snipers.
That was not us.
Not
That
just
was
that,
listen.
you know that.
Listen, no. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
I'm sure that's not you getting those fees, right?
not a
Who's making
scheme.
the money
It's
on
not
the
a-
fees?
It's
Who's
not a
making
scheme.
millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making
project. So we
fees?
can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes
right?
the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with
He
Meteor.
cannot answer
I know,
the
it's
question.
just like,
he will not answer the question. And by the way, if you guys want, for those that don't know about CoffeeZilla, look up the stuff he did to Logan Paul. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And he went on Joe Rogan and put Logan Paul on blast. Like, and Logan Paul hates him so much. Logan Paul, God, I hate Logan Paul so much.
Pools. And that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project, right?
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Haley Welch, right?
Over here.
How much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
CoffeeZilla.
Did she just make $1 million on fees on a rug?
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself? Right?
So y'all wanted to make the money on day one? I don't understand. I'm just asking.
We're here every single day.
Millions of dollars
day one,
fees from the
day
rug.
2, day 3. You know, this is how you run a project forever. Is you have to fund that. And first of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak.
You notice how she ain't talking at all anymore. She ain't saying nothing. Remember, she was talking all that shit in the beginning, and now she's not saying she's saying nothing.
This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days like you're used to.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Haley Welch make of that 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns 0 of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation in the Cayman Islands.
Who profited? Over $1 million was just
I'm
made.
telling you, a foundation that pays people out. And by the way, CoffeeZilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills. It goes
When you're
to
charging
attorneys.
15%,
It goes to accountants. It goes to directors.
you're charging
it goes to
15%
staff.
of the rug pool,
right?
and you're profiting from the
There's
rug
no
pool. I
rug
think it's
pull
relevant.
because we didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. Yeah, that's defamation.
Doc,
You're saying,
do the math. Do
It's
the math.
defamation. You're saying that we pulled the rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not going to let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit. So why?
No,
why
you're
am I
not. You're
gonna take it
talking over
seriously?
me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
The tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam.
This is wild shit,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
So,
I don't know what they thought on letting him talk. That whole announcement apparently was to celebrate.
Well, remember when he went after who's that one guy, the Sam Bankman-Fried? Remember he went after that guy too? Like he joined the Twitter Spaces on that guy and destroyed him. Like you got to be crazy if you're it just shows how stupid she is. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, like Drama Alert posted that this law firm, if you lost money on Hawk, that's the name of the coin. Contact our firm, Hawk. Learn your legal rights.
God,
that's wild, man.
Yeah,
she messed it up. She had a podcast. She was doing advertising. I wonder if if someone came to her and said, "Hey, you want to make $1 million? We just want to use Hawk as a meme coin. That's all." And, okay, sure. Let me sign up.
I
now you could be going to jail. Holy crap, dude.
I can't imagine being stupid enough to get involved with that chick in terms of like putting money into it. But hey, people are out there. They're dumb enough to do it. God bless you. But I have no sympathy for anybody that lost money on it. Not one bit. Jeez.
And we're going to see a documentary on Netflix in 10 years.
What a disaster. Like, how does this keep happening? I really don't get it. But you got people out there that's willing to drop the money. I don't know if their whole idea was to. What do they think is going to happen? They think they're going to get famous with her. They think they're going to hook up with her. Like, I don't understand
the meme coin. It's a pump and dump. So basically,
no. Like putting $1.4 million into that. What did he think was going to happen? Did he think he was going to make a ton of money off that? Is that what
they
he
think
thought?
it's going to act like Bitcoin or Doge? So you buy a bunch of coins at a certain price, and they think that it's going to get higher and make more money. And what they do, like that whole terminology with snipers and pump and dumps and all that stuff, where it's like they pump the number up really high. They get everybody excited, so everyone's buying, so it goes up really high, and then they just dump it. Everybody sells they sell their shares, and they make a ton of money while everybody else is holding for a long term. It dies. So if you bought $1 million worth of meme coins, thinking you can make 2 million and 3 million because it's going to go up, like a Bitcoin, like I'm just using it as an example. They pull the rug. They call it like you heard that term. They pull the rug out. Everybody that owns the majority, they sell it all really quick, and they make fast money and they disappear. So that's what he thought was. I guess that's what he thought was going to happen.
When you said pump and dump, talking about hot to a girl, I didn't know exactly what direction you were going, but I see what you're saying now.
What a crazy story. You got famous for being asked a question. Your whole life, even if you get married and have kids, like your whole life's going to be known as the girl that spits on wieners. Somebody was like posting stuff. They're like, we're trying to find an actual man that's been hawk-tooed by the hawk-to a girl to see if she's any good. So all that's out there. Like, that's what you're going to be known for your whole life.
Jeez. By the way, Jay is not giving any financial advice.
No, not
none
at all.
No. We are retarded here. And
I don't even know what I
us,
said.
Yeah, if you listening to us for financial advice, you're retarded too.
Bitcoin did hit 100,000. Holy crap! That's a Trump effect right there.
Hey Jay, are you excited for Squid Game season 2?
Not anymore.
So this person here plays the role of a transgender woman in Squid Game season 2, joining the competition to fund her gender affirming surgery. Holy shit.
So hold on. So a man is playing a transgender as a woman, and in the story, they're hoping to win the Squid Games to fund the surgery.
I think it's really, really hard to figure out this whole process. It really is. Ultimately, this is going to be very bad for them. Now, Squid Game,
unless they kill him off like the first 5 minutes and some weird death. Unless they're doing it to make fun of the situation. They might be doing it to jokes. They might be doing it to make fun of the situation.
There's a lot of jokes, but I'm not going
you never know.
to I'm not going to talk about it.
Off. Sorry.
Oof. But Squid Game season 2 not looking like it's off to the greatest start for sure. I'm not even sure I'm looking forward to this. I mean, the first Squid Game was fantastic. It was lightning in a bottle.
Show. It was a
lightning
show.
Yeah. It was absolutely fantastic. It took the internet by storm. And you know, I don't know that I don't really care moving forward. Like whoop-de-doo. Okay, we're gonna get a Squid Game you know, season 2. I'm not sure who's looking forward to it. I'm not sure if it's going to be a big success. I'm personally not looking forward to it, but especially now with this news, doesn't seem like that's going to be good for the show and good for the ratings, but I guess time will tell. Okay.
That's such a weird thing to like put in the show.
Yeah, man.
Like we go from Haktua to trans.
What is
stop the madness, man?
What is this show? What is this show? By the way, I saw you, Keenan. Keenan joined Locals tonight on Locals. Watch party Home Alone over on Locals. That's right. Krista and Steph will be there.
Beardo probably said he's stopping by.
Beardo's going to be there, so they'll have 3 girls there watching. So that'll be good. So yeah, Steph.
I'm gonna try to swing on it.
Yeah, Steph, Krista, and Beardo. The 3 ladies will be there tonight. So, Nader's
hilarious.
Brick Channel says, where are we at? For the Beardo versus Savvy, if Savvy loses, she should go to church for one Sunday and behave during the service.
She'd catch on fire.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna. I think that's gonna be bad. Ministry of Wrong Thing says I said something stupid. Name of Asmon video. I'll check it out. We're not gonna react to it now, but I will check it out. Modern J, new and improved. Just don't mention the AIDS. Holy shit! Holy shit!
That's awesome. I look good in a different tone. Different shade. I look good.
Oh God.
Black don't crack, man. Like, so like I respect it.
Guess who's here? Alec Baldwin.
Hey, just talking about you.
For
in a positive
50. The man, the myth, the legend who don't miss. ABF in the house. What's up, ABF? Thank you, brother.
What's up, brother?
Appreciate you. Tobias Nexus says Halloween is the only thing keeping Christmas out of the rest of the year, even if barely so. Halloween has hot goth and monster gals. Keep it sacred. I gotcha. The Zesty Pirates from 199 and says Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince of Bel-Air. Let's freaking go. Hey, look at there. Look at there. Mikey Gusler says Mikey's late night slice in the Hollywood Casino or in the Easton Mall. What do you think?
I don't know, man.
While we're
I don't
thinking about
know.
that, look at this. Chat can help him out. Here we go. Look at there.
Yeah, man. Look at that. I can't believe it.
2,000 books sold.
That was my expectation for the entire. Like, I know I said selling 5,000 books would be a dream. It would be very difficult, but 2,000 is probably what I'd hit. And we did 2,000, and we still have a month left to promote the book. So you guys are absolutely amazing. Everyone in the chat that picked one up and that supported, that you're gonna love the story, and we're just getting started over there. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me that so many of you guys picked up different. Some of you got blue and green. You guys got the graded cover. It's unbelievable. So thank you so much. So, and then after January 5th, you won't hear any more about it for a little until next year. But thank you, seriously, Geeks and Gamers family. You guys showed up. I am blown away. I'm blown away. Thank you so much. Seriously.
Hell
seriously.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Andrew CR for 5,000 CRC says De Harry Potter and the Order of the Watermelon. Damn.
I mean, I like watermelon.
Damn. What do you say after that? She's in the fucking stream now. Just in the fucking stream. Fire of Las Vegas says, I'd hate being JK. I like uptight British redheads. I respect that. Booming Bob says, I said this with Sophie last night, but there is no character they can race swap and it will go well coming after Alan Rickman or any other is rough. That is true. Phoenix Scribe says, I just want to give a shout out to Dr. Disaster for reaching 100,000 recently. Hey, 100K. Congrats. Modern Jeremy coming to you with another video. Yo. Mo Zamboni says, we tried, Jay. We tried.
Yeah,
Goonies
to defend the Goonies.
Good enough. Right. The guy says, I want a chunky lesbian blue-haired Dumbledore. If we're gonna go woke DEI on Harry Potter, let's just go all the way. Don't half-ass it.
Gotta go for it, man. Gotta go for it.
I respect that. Luis G says, remember, WB is the best company at making wrong decisions. They will definitely make Harry Potter the next Star Wars with their bad take. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with that.
Star Wars just can't help themselves.
Hi, Kira says, I love the theory that Kevin McAllister grew up to become Jigsaw. It makes sense. Orange Gonton says, Goonies is S tier. Obama, hail chat. I mean, I need to watch the Goonies again. It's like, I love the Goonies so much. I haven't seen it in several years now, but what is this latest thing where people are hating on it? I don't understand. Is this like some kind of trend or something? Like, I've seen a lot
Robert Myers Burnett said the Goonies sucks, and then I think Echo Based Network, they said it sucks too. So, but I think Goonies got injected into like kind of a little bit more because they were calling the Skeleton Crew, like they were like, this is like Goonies in Space Adventure. It's a Goonies in Space Adventure. So I think that's where that all came up. But I don't, I don't have that same comparison because Goonies you could watch for years and years. I Skeleton Crew, I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think that's how it's gonna work.
Yeah, probably not. Let's see. Is it Primo? It says Goonies has fun characters and a great adventure for the whole family. Though the ending could use a rewrite, in my opinion. A movie that defined a decade. Shadow Sand says, this iconic house. Well, we butchered it and took all the nostalgia out. Yeah, the Home Alone house. Orange Gonton says, Home Alone house for the new G&G content house. I can't afford it, unfortunately. Cool. Maybe one day. Snex says, guy modernizes Home Alone house. Me, look what you did, you little jerk. Look what you did, you little jerk. CM Chunk says the only part of the house in the movie was where the staircase is. The rest was filmed on set that looked nothing like the inside of the house. Is that true? That'd be interesting. Peachy Keen says, as a fan, it physically hurt not to have Adam Driver as Snape. He's perfect casting. Casting used to be an art form. Yes, that is true. It is true. So it just drives me crazy, man. Problematic Panda says, so the Harry Potter cast has to be authentically British, but not accurate to their description of the source material. Make it make sense. Exactly. Snex says, Bob Marley as Snape. Jones says, good morning, gentlemen. By the way, Andrew CR.
Hey, Bob Marley?
Yeah, Bob Marley is Snape. By the way, Andrew CR.
Jamming.
Because I saw you said read my super chat. I had to look on the list on YouTube. It didn't show up on my list on StreamYard for some reason. That's weird. Wired Robot says, I'd put a lot of things into that Hawk Tuah girl. Well, you'll probably come out with some diseases. Mr. Scott says, does someone say Hawk Tuah? Yummy. Blue Eyed Scorpio says, here's my investment in the Geeks and Gamers. I expect a big return. Man, you are going to get a big return off of that one, buddy. Default says, hi, Jay. If I order today, would I get it by Christmas?
I can't guarantee that. They're supposed to be shipped out around January 7th, but we are printing them, I think, next week. So there might be some orders that go out sooner. I can't guarantee it. Not going to guarantee it, but but the books will be shipped out when the campaign is over. I know for sure, because we're gonna print them. It would be cool if we can get some of them out sooner. We'll try, but I can't guarantee it.
Yeah. So. Diz the Jizzbot says, apparently Cuban bought Hawk Tuah coin as well. Tagged you guys on it. He was on her show recently. Shadow Sand says, Geeks and Gamers is a foundation that's built on a foundation. Yasuke says, how long before Hawk Tuah girl starts an OnlyFans? She'd unironically make millions of dollars. Total clown world. She would. Steve from PA says, investing in a Hawk Tuah meme coin is almost as retarded as picking Miami and Green Bay this close to winter. Hey, my boy Tua played good. That's all that matters. John Ambler says, I'm retarded and throwing money at y'all. Am I doing this right? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Steven DeLeon says, fuck Jeremy's eyebrows. Bills Mafia. Shout out to West Texas and Notre Dame rules all. John Ambler says, oh, yeah, was reminded that I forgot to call Jeremy gay in the other super chat. Problem solved. Maximus VT with a 99-cent. Thank you. Simple Jeremy says, Hawk to a good girl makes my wee tingle. Shadow Sand says, goth Halloween girls, Christmas girls. Rabbit says, not gonna say that. Ministry of Wrong Things says, so Snape only does black magic now. Locke says, I got both of Jay's books for my niece, but I may just keep them to myself. Hey. Jones says, congratulations, Jay.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Me says, I'll buy one if Canadian Bear does the Trumple Shuffle.
Truffle Shuffle in the Canadian Bear onesie?
Trumple Shuffle.
Oh, Trumple. You mean the Trump dance?
I guess so. Dance? I guess so.
Might be able to accommodate that one.
Ministry of Wrong Things says Harry Potter and the Prisoner. Tobias Nexus says Robot Chicken did it first with the Black Dumbledore in their skit about Harry Potter and different actors playing him in each film. Doug B, what up, Doug B? Says, if you want some good Superman, check out Superman and Lois. Series just ended and it's great, and it says a lot about a CW show. I watched the first season and I loved it. Bob Starkey says, love the Goonies, but I preferred Monster Squad.
Respect.
Booming Bob says, I feel like it's a troll by Korea. He's gonna die early. It's also been funny watching them scream. Also, they probably won't make it.
You know who's really upset about that? Is the trans community. They're like, you should have just hired a transgender to play a transgender. Like, they're the ones that are like
fucking weirdos happy.
Very upset about that. So maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, they're these people are fucking nuts, dude. The Singing Tigs says, let's see, I don't even know how to say all that. Harry Potter and the Chambers of Hennessy. Hail the 199. Kratos Raptor says Home Alone was filmed in a school. You're destroying my childhood right now. Deez Weibo says Rachel Zegler from Mexican Hermione. Josh says Jay Skeleton Crew sounds like Treasure Island in space.
Yes.
Great Con says Henny Potter and the Prisoner of Attica Corrections. Golden Nugget says surely he'd be better suited for Sirius Black. Rabbit says Jeremy, you chicken. Zero says Beardo fat. I like how Beardo's catching strays for no reason, and I appreciate that. Slain Hope says, my name's Severus Snape, and I'm here to say I hate James Potter because he stole my bae. Derek PG Beller says, honest question, does Jay mispronounce everyone's name on purpose as a shtick, or did J.K. Rowling change her name to Rawlins without me knowing?
I don't really know how to say her name.
Jay's retarded.
Yeah.
Aberjam says, J.K. Rollins, famous sister of
what is it?
Hillary
Rollins or Rollins?
I don't. I say
it's
Rowlings.
Rolling, right?
I say Rowlings.
Rolling. All right.
I say Rowlings.
J.K. Rowling. I got it. I won't mess it up again. I promise.
That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. Okay. So Christian Rocker says, I saw a truck last night that was covered in Christmas lights driving down the highway, only in Alabama. Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
Grabthar's Hammer says he's got let's see, Krista coin. He's ready for some Krista coin right there.
There you go.
So Krista coin. You guys want to buy?
Maybe we do a Krista coin and make $500 million.
Hey, I'm all about it. So chat, what do you think? All right, Krista coin. Let's do it. Right. I think that'll work.
Okay. Also, real quick on the meetup in Columbus at Mikey's Late Night Slice, I believe it is the 4th and main location. If it's not, I'll try to make it over there too. There's 2 of them like right near each other. So, you know, I will tweet it out like, hey, I'm here, but I'm
everybody's going to be at the other place and you're going to be
the one
there.
Right next to the convention center. The convention center is on 3rd. So it's got to be the one on 4th, right? Got to be. All right, I'm not.
Shit.
Never mind.
Christian Rocker says future bad movie party recommendation, Lamageddon. Never heard of that one. Graptar's Hammer says, I'm going to get a lovely cheese pizza just for me for the watch party. And he drops the meme.
That sounds good.
That sounds real good. Graptar's Hammer says, I'm going to get a lovely cheese pizza just for me for the watch party. And then he puts another GIF over there. So, and we are at the end of the show. Again, watch party tonight on locals. So Krista, Steph, and Beardo, the ladies will be there tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. Jay may make an appearance. I might make an appearance. We'll just have to see. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Jay, what do you got going on?
We have a park hopping live stream with me and Krista at 3 p.m. And then I got to pack. If I can get all my packing done, I'll hop in the watch party. So, but yeah, 3 p.m. over on park hopping. We're going to go over like Super Nintendo World and stuff like that. So 3 p.m. Eastern on park hopping. We'll be live today since we can't go live on Sunday because we're trying to travel. So.
Yep. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. The watch party tonight is Steph. Are you still here in the chat? So Steph is setting everything up. So I think it's at 6 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. Steph, are you still here? Let me know. 6 Eastern though. Steph, if you got locals questions, Steph is the go-to for that. So that's who you got to talk to. She's the boss over there. So but I think that it's 6 p.m. So we'll see if she confirms that in the chat. I'm not sure if she's still here though. But if you follow, oh, by the way, we're less than 50 followers from 10,000 on our locals page right now.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty fucking cool. So we've been like, and so again, you can follow for free. It costs nothing for free to be a supporter, obviously, and you know, be in the chat and stuff. That's where you'll have to pay to do that. Dan Vasquez is in the chat, so it's a good time to end the fucking chat right now and end the stream because we don't want things to go off the rails. All right. So please. So when I say we have 10,000 followers, that's just followers. That's not supporters. If we had 10,000 supporters over there, I probably just wouldn't do a YouTube channel anymore. So, but that's not going to happen.
I'd be at FurryCon.
Yeah, you'd be at FurryCon. And I might be able to buy the fucking Home Alone house at that point. So we'll see, but
right.
no time soon. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Danky in the house. Danky's telling you to subscribe to D-Day Cobra Clips. He wants you to subscribe to Geeks Gamers Clips. He wants you to subscribe to Geeks Gamers 2 because all of his edits are over there. So thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll talk to all of you later. Say bye.
Have a holly jolly and a cool Yule.
A what?
Cool Yule.
Like
Like
Yuletide?
Yeah. Cool
Okay.
Yule.